Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson here at the Kevin Jackson Show, where we talk about liberal lunacy, and I promise you, we've already had in the broadcast, early in the broadcast, an hour of leftist lunacy that compares to nothing in the world. I mean, it's like Mount Vesuvius erupting with mudslides and 14 Irmas blowing all over the world at the same time. There's nothing compares to the storm of liberalism around the world. Leftism at its finest. You don't believe me, do you? You're like, Kevin Jackson, you prove it. Well, first of all, let me give you some housekeeping. KJRadio.com is where you can get more about the show. And if you dare, call the show 844-551-8255. 844-551-8255. And I want to hear from you. Good, bad, or ugly. We want to hear from you. We read your stuff. If you send me a note, I'll read it from time to time. Sometimes I just cover your discussions. Before I get into the liberal lunacy that I wanted to talk about, there's a lady that sent me a note. She called, actually, and she says to me, Kevin, why do you want that girl who said she had her first abortion in Seattle? Why do you want her to have babies? And I go, I'm thinking to myself, I don't want her to have babies. What are you talking about? She's saying because I'm pro-life, that I'm wanting this chick to have babies. That's not what that meant. And by the way, the lady says she's 88 years old. She's raised two sons. She's an 88-year-old white lady. She's raised two sons. And, why would I want this woman to procreate? She wouldn't know how to be a mom. I completely agree with this lady. I completely agree. What I'm saying is, as much as, look, I can't tell a woman whether to have a child or not to have a child. But what I will tell you is she needs to understand she's killing a baby. Good or bad. We have to agree on that. Now, do I want her to have kids? No. It's Martha Plimpton. These kids look like trolls. Have you seen, what was the movie, Goonies? I couldn't tell if they were saying Martha Plimpton was a Goonie or if it was a Goonie that was a Goonie. She looks like a Goonie. But, I get the difference between, oh, Kevin, if she didn't have the abortion, she would have had that baby or whatever. Yeah, but maybe her actions would have changed. Maybe she would have picked a different dude. It's Martha Plimpton. I can't say that she would have. She doesn't get a lot of choices. But I'm not telling you I want liberal women having babies. But if you want to rationalize that to say, well, Kevin, there's a reason to kill a kid because she shouldn't have a baby. Many women who would make good mothers are making the decision to have abortions because of the peer pressure. And they are prepared to be good moms. I could have been aborted by my mother. My mother had my brother, and then 6 months later, she found out she was pregnant with me while she was in the process of leaving my dad. What do you think the average woman would have done today? I ain't going to have two kids by this crazy man. So I could have been aborted. So I take the idea of abortion personally because I know in today's time, you might not be hearing my voice. Young black woman, pregnant with her second baby by a derelict. Easy choice there, baby cakes. So that's what I'm saying. So I understand, I don't want these stupid women having babies, but I want them making better choices. Don't be being proud that you're out killing people. That would be like Bundy going, the first murder I had. Thanks, Seattle. Thanks for welcoming me. The first person I killed. Yeah, it was a college girl. She was a pretty little thing. She was, at the University of Oregon. Yeah, and, I saw her. She was just so cute. She had this little spring flower dress on and carrying her books and, talking to another girl. And I cased her, and it was just, it was a joy. And I did that right here. Yeah. Woo! Go Ted Bundy! Ted Bundy! He's amazing! So I would ask the lady that's mad at me for saying I want people to not kill babies to explain to me what you would say if Ted Bundy were celebrating his first kill. My second kill was even more exciting. It was thrilling, in fact. I'll tell you why. I go into the girls' dorm. 3 of them are sleeping. I kill all 3 of them with a hammer, a claw hammer. Yeah. Not even a peep out of them, not a scream. A hammer's very quiet. It's very quiet. Anyway, it was thrilling. It was exhilarating. In fact, go ahead and show the pictures. What do you want me to say? So look, I don't want these people procreating any more than you, but I don't want people killing babies. And whatever Martha Plimpton does, it isn't what she did. It's the fact that Martha Plimpton potentially could influence tens, dozens, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. You know how we have to kill the metric system when we say things in America. It could be tens, it could be hundreds. We have to say dozens. Anyway, it could be tens, it could be hundreds, or thousands of girls get influenced by her. All these girls that are out there, yeah, I'm for abortion, woohoo, yeah. I don't want them having babies, but I want them not influencing young girls who are good, who may be out there killing kids, because let me tell you what happens to those ladies. They grow up with a hatred in their soul. They don't know why. They killed a kid, and they were told it was okay, and then it all comes flooding back. And then these girls end up choosing the wrong men. They make lifestyle choices that no longer fit their morals and values. How do we change society if we just allow that? By saying, it's okay, Martha Plimpton, I don't want you to have babies anyway. I don't want her to have babies. She'd be a horrible mother. She's a horrible human being. But I'm still going to protect the baby. And you know what? I want to point out it's her pain that's speaking. It isn't her pride in having an abortion. It's her pain. That's what I said in the post. It's Martha Plimpton's pain. She's not up there celebrating that. I mean, all jokes aside, I said, she probably doesn't get a whole lot of choices getting laid, but it's her pain. It's what she misses about motherhood. I don't know if she's a mom now or whatever. Don't know, don't care. But I'll tell you this, she can't sit up there and tell me she's celebrating that. I know better than that. I know the psychology of people. And she was sharing her pain. And I would much rather Martha Plimpton would go up there and say, you know what, girls? Don't make the wrong choices in men. If you're going to pick a guy to have sex with, pick the right guy. Pick a guy that you believe you're in a relationship with and you potentially could want to have his baby. That's how you pick your partners. You don't pick your partner because you get drunk or he's cute and have unprotected. In this day and time, is anyway having unprotected sex, and I could go on. You don't do that. That's the message I want Martha Plimpton talking about. And the only way we're going to get her talking about it is if we can embarrass her, if we can embarrass the whole lot of them to say, look, I'm not telling you to go out and have babies. If you don't want to have kids, don't have them. But don't use abortion as birth control. Use your brain as birth control. Use your common sense. Use the gifts that God gave you so that you can make a determination of do you want to have a baby by this man or not. Don't let doctors and lawyers tell you, oh, it was just a whatever. No, it was a baby. And you killed a baby. And I will protect those kids till the day I die. Anyway, we got a short break. We'll be back. Keep it in.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177, or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.